Hey guys, this is Alec from Hennessey Performance, and today I have the absolute privilege of sharing John's 2023 Dodge SRT Demon 170 with all of you guys. The car landed at the dealer a couple days ago. They put it through PDI and we wasted zero time in having it brought over to the facility so that we could get started playing with it. Now, as you can see, the car still has a lot of the factory packaging on it. That's intentional. This car is very special and we want to make sure that it's fully protected before we start to play with it. Today, we're going to take a look under the hood, talk about the exterior, take a look at the interior, and really just kind of cover everything that makes this car so special in today's automotive market. Buckle up because we're diving right in. All right, so what is the 2023 Dodge SRT Demon 170? Well, in layman's terms, it's only the biggest, the baddest, and the most beautiful MOPAR ever offered by Dodge before. Under the hood, you have a 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi V8, produces 1,025 horsepower, 940 pound-feet of torque on E85. We'll talk about that a little bit more when we're under the hood. 0 to 60, 1.66 seconds. That's right, less than 2 seconds, 0 to 60. On a production car. Now, quarter mile, it's gonna be run in 8.91 seconds at 151 miles an hour. Crazy numbers. Production numbers, they're looking at building between 3,000 and 3,300 globally, projected to be about 3,000 for the US market. This one, John Hennessey's personal car, VIN number 25. That's right, double-digit number car, and we could not be more excited to start playing with it. So let's pop the hood and take a look at some of the mechanics. All right, so here we are under the hood of this 2023 Dodge SRT Demon 170. Everything is different. So starting at the top, you have a 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi V8, produces 1,025 horsepower, 945 pound-feet of torque when running on E85. That's right, production car set up for E85. When you're running on 91 or 93 octane, still no slouch. 900 horsepower, 840 pound-feet of torque. So this car is just absolutely mental regardless of how you're running it. On top, we have a new 3-liter supercharger. That's right, 3 liters producing 21 pounds of boost. That's a 40% increase. All that power is put to the ground through an 8-speed automatic transmission with a new 2.0 or trans brake 2.0, I'm sorry. What that means, when you're on the track, when you're pulling away from a stoplight, however crazy you want to get, all you have to do is mash the gas and you can use the paddle shifters to take off. Crazy stuff and just so exhilarating, so exciting. Aside from that, you have a 105mm throttle body, updated drive shaft that's 30% stronger than the 2018 Demon. So Dodge missed no points on this car. It took a lot of R&D. Obviously there were delays, but having the car here in person, it's crystal clear that they did the work to make this just the meanest American muscle car, production muscle car that you can buy today. So that's about it for the powertrain. Now let's close this up. We'll talk about the exterior and then jump inside. Let's talk about the exterior of this 2023 Demon 170. Now John spec'd his car in beautiful plum crazy purple. It's a nostalgic color, first offered in 1970. He also added the satin black hood, roof, and deck lid, which was an option. Now up front, you have a new air grabber hood that says alcohol injected right on it. That's right, they want everybody to know that this car can run off of E from the factory. In front of that, you've got the air catcher headlight, another really cool invention from MOPAR. Just sucks all that air right into the supercharger so that the engine can breathe and make all the insane power that it's meant to. Now, let's swing around the side. We've got a lot to cover about the wheel and tire setup, brakes, and some of the badging. All right, this is where things get real juicy. So John spec'd his car with the optional $12,000 two-piece carbon fiber wheels. They're stunning. Those wheels are wrapped in Mickey Thompson drag radials. So looking at the specs up front, you've got two 45, 55R 18s. In the rear, you've got 315 50R 17s. Monster tires on a production car meant for the track. Now you've got Brembo 4-piston brakes up front with yellow accents to go and match the Demon 170 badge on the side. Dodge went above and beyond with the Demon 170 to make sure that all the smallest details are tied together. All the yellow accents, the yellow engine block, this car, they want everybody to know that it can run off of E85 and that it is meant for business. You've got the golden eye on the Demon on the side of the car. It's absolutely wicked in person, and I hope that someday you have the opportunity to see one in person. All right, so we've talked about the powertrain, we've covered the exterior. Let's jump inside and talk about the interior a little bit. All right, so inside the cabin, looks pretty familiar, but there are a lot of key differences that makes this car extra special. Looking at the seats, you've got the Demon 170 embossed in the back of the seat. Pretty cool. You've also got a heap of Alcantara and carbon fiber everywhere. On the right side of the dash, you've got that really cool Demon serialized plaque. Now we have ordered the IP badge where it will say, you know, built for John Hennessey VIN 0025. So cool. The fact that we've got a double-digit VIN number. Outside of that, you've got Harman Kardon stereo. That was an option. You got the 8.4-inch digital nav touchscreen. All that's pretty familiar with past models. Looking at the dash, there's that 220 speedometer. Just so cool. Red gauges. The startup on this thing is mental. You get the Demon 170 flash. Again, Dodge just went above and beyond to make this car feel special. And when you are in or around the Demon 170, it is crystal clear that this car was built for one purpose, and that purpose is to slay everything else that it comes up against. All right, there it is, your 2023 Dodge SRT Demon 170. Now, we could continue to talk about this car for hours, but why spoil all the fun in the first video? We've got so many plans for this car. We're gonna get it protected, expel, all that fun stuff. Again, as you can see, it's still in factory plastic. The car just landed. Now, this Demon 170, in the simplest terms, is the most batshit crazy car that Dodge has ever offered in its history. We are so excited that we have the opportunity to have one here at the shop, and we get to start playing with one of the first ones, VIN number 25. So we encourage all of you to stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and join us on this incredible journey with the last V8 supercharged Hemi Challenger ever made.